Oh, it's awesome. I love home games because we're on our field and we have a lot of time afterwards, and I don't know, we're more comfortable, I think, so I'm excited for the rest of home games.
Let's talk about your senior spring so far. Obviously, it was a challenging year last year with the pandemic and everything. Talk about being back on the field.
It's really nice to be back. I mean, all of us are excited, especially after COVID last year, not being able to play. I don't think we take moments for granted. I think we're all thankful to be out here getting a season, and so it's just really nice to play again.
Talk about this offense. It's the most powerful one in the GNAC. You guys lead the conference in home runs. It's got to be fun to be part of that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's kind of like we're just waiting for the next one to happen at this point because they are happening so much right now. So hopefully it keeps happening, and our offense is pretty strong even with the base hits. So if we come out this weekend with strong offense, strong defense, and pitching, we'll take those games.
It's been three seniors kind of at the forefront of the power surge. Yourself, Brittany Fisher going back and forth for the team leading home runs, and then Haley Gregerson as well. What's it like with you three seniors, kind of that inner competition between you there?
It's a good competition. I think it's friendly, and I don't know, we have fun with it. I don't think we really stress about trying to beat each other, but we just encourage each other to keep going and having fun while doing it.
What's some perspective you've gained now being a senior on the team and leadership-wise trying to impart that on younger players?
I definitely want to be a leader by example, and I try to help like the younger players as much as I can with whatever they need. But main thing is leading by example and just setting that tone for their coming years.
Talk about some of the goals that you have personally, the rest of the spring, and for the team as well.
Number one goal, make it to GNACs. And I think we can do that if we just keep playing how we did last weekend for sure. And personally, I just want to keep getting those hits, not necessarily home runs or anything super big, but just those base hits that help us win those games and then keep making the catches that I need to make in the outfield.
Western Oregon's the only GNAC team you haven't seen yet. They're coming in this weekend. What are your thoughts facing them in a 4-game series?
I'm not super worried. I mean, our defense, our offense, pitching last weekend we played really, really well. So I think if we come in this weekend knowing that we can play like that, then we can take those games. And I think we're all confident in ourselves and we know how we can play. So just taking that confidence into this weekend.
The Wolves have always been a really strong team. We know they're good defensively and offensively. So, but I do think if we play like we played in Western Washington, we'll be very competitive.
Yeah, talk about how proud you were of the team in that series against the Vikings. Just a bunch of really close ball games, and you guys really competed well.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to our pitchers. The pitchers did an amazing job on the mound for us all weekend long, holding them to very few runs and keeping us in every game. We were just a couple swings away in each game, and then obviously coming up big in that third game with Brittany Fisher coming up with the 2-run home run to tie it, and then Skylar Jenkins coming up with the double to take the lead.
The conference's leader in home runs, the Yellowjackets, just a really powerful lineup. You guys have been putting up a lot of production, and it kind of starts with the seniors. We've talked about Haley Gregerson and Brittany Fisher this year. Talk a little bit about Allie Hughes as well, leading the team in home runs.
Allie's always been a really consistent hitter for us. She does a good job of putting the ball in play, and she obviously has the power to go with the home run. So it's been really nice to see her continue that this year because she's had a really great career here, and we look forward to her continuing it.
And talk about how important it is to have that senior leadership. When you look at the trio of Brittany Fisher, Allie Hughes, and Haley Gregerson with that power, I mean, it's one thing to do it statistically, but they mean a lot to this team on and off the field.
Yeah, all three of them have really great personalities and are very positive people. They're very supportive of their teammates, which makes things even easier for them and for their teammates. So it's great to see them out here, and having Haley back, she got to come back an extra year, so we're really glad that she came back as well.
You mentioned the pitching in the series against Western Washington. Why is it encouraging to see what was probably your best collective overall series of pitching at this point in the season?
Western Washington has always been a really strong team at the plate, and I thought our pitchers did a good job of mixing their pitches and keeping the hitters off balance. And they did a good job of attacking different zones throughout the weekend. So I thought they did a really good job with that, and they didn't give up too many hard hits, and our defense played amazing behind them, which was another great thing to see over the weekend was how our defense responded as well.
And then lastly, just talk about your mindset and how you're going to apply all those good things that we're talking about into game one coming up against Western Oregon.
I think throughout the season we've been getting better and better each and every series, and if we can continue to play like how we did at Western Washington, we're gonna start coming up with some more wins and go our way more. So we're hoping to just keep applying that and, work on a little bit of our hitting throughout this week to make sure we get that clutch hit that we need. But other than that, I think we're in a great spot.